Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nilam binti Muhammad YUSMAN. I am a student from SK Raub INDAH Raub Pahang with the school code CBA 6027. I'm in year 4. For your information, I love reading books and all of them are in English. This is 5 books I love very much. The title of the books are Back to School, How Do Buddies Take Baths, The Kitten Goes Fishing, Donnie's New Car, and the last one is Raw Egg and Wild Grass. Today, I would like to introduce the book Peter's Wiggly Tooth by Peter Melanie and Felicia Zaquasquas. It's a fun story about a boy trying to lose his tooth. I'm borrowing this book from my school library. I'm introducing the main characters in this book. Peter is the boy who is excited about losing his tooth. Felicia and Toby is his friend who helps him with ideas to make the tooth fall out. Peter discovers his first loose tooth at school and excitedly tells his friends, Toby and Felicia. They explain that the tooth fairy will visit him when it falls out. Though Peter feels a little bit nervous about losing his tooth, his friends encourage him to be brave. Later, during class, Peter's tooth pops out and he proudly shows it to teachers and friends. That evening, he puts his tooth under his pillow, eager to see what the tooth fairy will bring him. The next morning, Peter checks under his pillow and finds a shiny coin from the tooth fairy. He's so excited and runs to the school to tell Toby and Felicia. They congratulate him and admire his gap-tooth smile. Peter feels proud and happy, realizing that losing a tooth was a fun adventure. Peter's friends ask him about his next loose tooth. Peter feels confident now and tells him he's not scared anymore. He enjoys sharing stories about losing teeth and what the tooth fairy brings. Peter realizes that losing teeth is a normal part of growing up, and he looks forward to more adventures with his friends. Peter's teeth are getting loose again. He tells Toby and Felicia, and they cheer him on. And when another tooth falls out, Peter feels brave. He puts under his pillow for the tooth fairy and looks forward for more fun adventures. Peter finds his loose tooth at school and shares it with his friends, Toby and Felicia. They tell him about the tooth fairy when his tooth falls out. Peter shows it to his teacher and puts it under his pillow. The next morning, he finds a shiny coin and feels happy. As more of his teeth wiggle, Peter feels brave. He puts another tooth under his pillow and looks forward to more fun adventures with the tooth fairy. Here are the values of Peter's wiggly tooth. 1. Bravery. Peter learns to be brave when facing new experiences, like losing a tooth. 2. Friendship. Toby and Felicia support Peter and celebrate his milestones with him. 3. Growing up. The story shows that losing teeth is a normal part of growing up. 4. Excitement. It highlights the joy of childhood experiences and the magic of the tooth fairy. 5. Sharing. Peter shares feelings and experiences with his friends, making them more special. Peter learns that losing teeth is a brave and exciting part of growing up. With the support of his friends, Toby and Felicia, he discovers that each lost tooth brings joy, especially with visits from the tooth fairy. Peter looks forward to more adventures with his friends as he grows. One day, Peter was sitting at his desk when he felt something strange in his mouth. He touched his tooth with his tongue and realized it was wiggling. His tooth was loose. Peter was so excited. This was his first loose tooth, and he couldn't wait to tell his friends, Toby and Felicia. At recess, Peter ran to find them. Guys, look, my tooth is loose, he said, showing them. Toby's eyes got big. Wow, Peter, you're going to lose your first tooth. That's awesome. Felicia smiled. I lost mine last year. The tooth fairy gave me a shiny coin. I'll bet she'll come for your tooth too. Peter felt happy but a little nervous. Does it hurt when it comes out? He asked. Felicia shook her head. No, it doesn't hurt. It just pops out when it's ready. Toby said, and when it's done, you can put it under your pillow for the tooth fairy. Peter smiled, feeling better, but as the day went on, his tooth started wiggling more and more. In math class, Peter was supposed to be solving problems, but he couldn't stop thinking about his loose tooth. He kept wiggling with his tongue. At lunch, Peter didn't feel like eating much. He was worried his tooth might fall out while he was chewing. What if it comes out when I'm eating? Peter asked his friends. Felicia said, "Don't worry, it will fall out when it's ready, and you won't swallow it. You can put it in a special box for the tooth fairy."